So I wanted to talk about, in terms of helping people in general, like you were talking about, running being the medicine. Running is also needs the clean, fresh air. And I haven't seen you talk about it on a podcast before. Could you tell us a little bit about the Eliud Kipchoge Foundation, what you're doing for the climate, and also what you're doing for the kids?
Eliud Kipchoge Foundation actually is, I think it's the right foundation for this world, because we are dealing with three things. We are dealing with the conservation of the environment, education, and health, which running can cover all three aspects. On conservation, actually, we are top the forests. We plant trees and actually advocate to make this world a green world. And we always say, if our world is green, then our water is blue. And we are telling everybody, in your anniversary, in your birthday, in your wedding day, in your anything that actually we call anniversary, let us not actually celebrate by organizing big parties. Let us plant trees. If you are 20 years old, instead of actually going around for a trip because it's your birthday, plant 20 trees. If you are actually 80 years old, plant 80 trees. And the world is about 6 billion people. And everybody, in all these 6 billion people, everybody has his or her own birthday. If all of us can plant trees, we can make this planet green in only 1 year. Only 1 year. If all of us can actually understand each other, respect each other, and put everything in practice. That's what my foundation is advocating as far as conservation is concerned. On education, we build libraries. We have started with one. My mind actually and about the foundation is building another for the 6 libraries across Kenya. And if all goes well, I want to build a library in every public primary and secondary school in Kenya and maybe extend to East Africa. And I value education because education is what takes you places. Education actually is what gives you the third leg to run very fast, gives you the third hand to actually walk in everywhere you are doing. That's the second actually aspect. The third aspect is health. I'm advocating actually to every citizen in our country, in continent in Africa, in the whole world, to make running a lifestyle. And making running a lifestyle, that's being held. I always tell people, if you get out of your door and run for 40 minutes, it's like actually kicking away the doctor. You will no longer buy fruits actually every day. One apple costs actually about $1. And if you run, you will no longer actually buying a lot of things to make you healthy. You'll become health direct. You'll not be visiting doctors all the time, because actually it reduces expense. So let us run in order to make this world and ourselves healthy. Let us actually run and inject education into all our citizens. And that's what I'm doing by building libraries and kindergartens in this country. And above all, let us make this country, this world, a green world. And that's why I'm advocating that in any anniversary, be the birthday, any anniversary, let us plant trees. And if we plant trees, we'll make this world a green world. We're no longer organizing meetings every now and then and we're actually talking about environment. We'll plant trees across the world only in 1 year, and we are done. It's only time to take care of.
Yeah, I think this is a good segue into your Ineos run. So for those who don't know, for those listening, Eliud Kipchoge, you ran a marathon under 2 hours, and it's an extraordinary feat. And I was wondering, you've spoken before about it in other podcasts, what you're trying to achieve with it to inspire people, but specifically for young people, because Ollie and I, we're still 20 and we're coming up to be the next generation of people on planet Earth. What is your really message to young people, and how do you think your running and, for example, your Ineos 1 hour, 59-minute run contributes to making this world a better place?
First and foremost is that I dedicated Ineos 159 challenge to the whole world. to the next generation, the present generation, and the old generation. That's why I always say no human is limited. What I mean is this. It's not about running. It's about life. It's about the professions that, it's about those journalists. It's about those teachers. It's about those engineers. It's about those architects, the businessmen, the leaders, that you are not limited at all. You can go and surpass that leadership and provide the greater leadership nobody can think of. You can actually teach the children in a good way and build a lot of schools if you are a teacher. You can actually start a lot of factories if you are engineers. And you are not limited at all. The only thing is that the limitation that we have is in our minds. So let us remove the limitations, move on, enjoy this world. Let us actually fight for this world because it belongs to all of us. I always tell people, this world belongs to all of us. Nobody is owning it. So we are not limited at all. Let us conserve it. Let us fight in this world with the right values. Let us inject ourselves with the right values and, move on. Any profession, make sure you bring change. Change. And that's what I mean by no human is limited. With the next generation, let us think and ask ourselves, how will the world look like in the next 20 years? And because we are not limited, we will have ideas actually to make this world a better world.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that clip from our interview with Eliud Kipchoge. Seems like you did since you made it this far. If you want to check out the full-length interview, you can click right here to get more wisdom and knowledge from the man himself. Want to get faster? Click right there.